Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. That's right, you might notice I speak a little clearer today. And that's because other than the Lasix and the water pill that I was prescribed, I have quit taking everything. I'm going to let everything zero out. The medicine was messing me up really, really bad. And I'd kind of noticed it a little bit when I looked back on one of the videos. I was like, because I told Brandy, I was like, oh my God, I sound stoned. And she's like, I guess. And then she told me this morning, she's like, yeah, you really sounded messed up yesterday. And then I went back and looked at yesterday's video and like, holy crap, I sounded like I was stoned out of my gourd, but I wasn't. It was all of the 10 or 11 medicines that they prescribed. It was messing me up pretty bad. And then last night I felt pretty drunk and checked my blood pressure. And my blood pressure got down to 80/48, which is extremely low and dangerous. So I was kind of like, you know what, screw this. We're gonna take a break. I took the aspirin, the Lasix, and the water pill prior to going in the hospital for the fluid on my legs. And I knew they didn't do anything, so I went ahead and stayed with those. But everything else, I dropped. And I will go back and I will face the doctor in 2 weeks because I don't care who gets mad. I'm still not 100% that I'm diabetic. I still don't think I am. And from the doctor's appointment yesterday, she's not completely convinced that I'm diabetic. Between the steroids and the fact that I was like on an eating binge prior to going to the doctor's, she's like, you know, that could have thrown everything off and made that test read false. So I'm good with kind of dealing with my higher blood pressure or elevated blood pressure for the next couple weeks, 2 weeks, until I go back and see the doctor. But I'm not dealing with this metallic taste in my mouth. I'm not dealing with this, my blood pressure's so low that I can't function. And let me tell you, this morning, not taking the medicine last night, not taking it this morning, normally I feel absolutely exhausted. And I feel good right now. If you cannot tell by the way I'm talking, I feel good. And my little boy is still homesick over there, but I gave his mama some money and she put some money with it. She went to Walmart and got him some Valentine's Day stuff because he's missing his party today. So,
Daddy, can I get a nut?
you can eat you a cupcake, Bubba. So we're gonna have to focus on the medicine in a couple weeks when we go back to the doctor. But for now, I'm off everything. I'm not taking anything except the water pill, the Lasix, and the baby aspirin in the morning. Other than that, I'm done with it. I can't keep doing that. I don't like that feeling. That's one of the reasons I'm not a big drinker. It's because you get drunk and you feel like the room is spinning and it's not a good feeling. And 80/48, holy crap. That's extremely low. So we're going to focus on everything else. We're still going to do the juice in the morning for the diet. We're still going to do the protein shake in the afternoon. And we're going to do a light dinner if I can eat something. I did finally find something I could eat last night. It's not the most healthiest thing, but it's something I could actually keep down. And that was the chicken flavored ramen noodles. So, I apologize about if you guys thought I was stoned or something like that in the videos. That was never my intention to come across that way. It was the medication, and it was obviously from my looking back at over the past couple videos, it looks like it was getting worse. So we got that under control for the time being for the next 2 weeks. And I'm probably just going to tell her, look, you know I need to watch my diet stuff, so can we just go back to the way it was back to the before I went to the hospital, which was the Lasix, the water pill, the baby aspirin, and a blood pressure medicine, because I do have high blood pressure. And we worked hard to get my blood pressure under control. It was a lot of changing when I took what and how I took it and how much I took. And I mean, there was a lot of bi-weekly visits over the course of like 3 or 4 months to get my blood pressure to where it was good. And then by the time I went to the doctors, or before I got sick, my blood pressure was doing awesome. So I don't think I'm diabetic, so I don't need those medicines. And I really just want, hold on, Bubba. I really just want to go back to the way things were. I think that's the best thing that there could be. And I mean, you kind of can't beat that. So you have to bear with me. I'm trying to reset the Wi-Fi for my little Mr. Logan here. Needs his iPad. Homesick means home from school sick means let's play on the iPad all day. So, but you know, this is all a learning journey. This is all one of those, we're going to figure things out as we go along. Some things might work, some things might not. But as far as taking 10 medicines a day, I'm done. I don't care what that doctor says. I know what I took before for my blood pressure. I knew I was fine before, other than my weight. And I know what I need to do now. I've got a plan. So just get my blood pressure back to where it was, and let's lose some weight. But I'm not taking that concoction of other crap that I don't need. It's already proven not to work and to make me feel bad. So that's my daily dose. And I hope everybody else there has a great Valentine's Day. I'm going to go get my wife some crawfish for dinner. And I'm going to go get my oldest boy and mother-in-law some ribs for dinner. It's going to take a couple days before I can taste anything. But I hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day. And much love to y'all. Bye.